And welcome to another edition of My Horror Life. So, big news on the front of My Horror Life. I'm taking my show on the road and been picked up by a couple of social media outlets. I do my show a lot on Podbean. It's an app you can download, and there's tons of great podcasts on them. So I have my Father Mahoney segment on there. And I'm also going to be carried by rabbitandredradio.com. That's not just a podcast, it is a lifestyle. There's some great, they're signing up some great shows, and they asked me to be part of the team. So, they're going to carry my thing. And I'm also going to be on iTunes, so you can download the shows. And so big things are happening on the horizon here. I know I could have built it up more. I could have, like, said I have big news and kind of built it up, but that's not my style. I'm just a regular guy who loves the world of horror, and it's, to me, like, horror has saved my life in a way. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. It's like horror movie was like my big outlet when it came to, like, getting away from life, so I would try to step out of reality into the world of horror and kind of retrain my thoughts to, forgetting about what's going on in life and just concentrating on what's going on the screen. And, so I kind of, like, live vicariously through these characters, even though a lot of these characters were dying. But, you learn at a young age that what you see on TV is not real, and I think that's kind of a lost art. Today's kids, they see these things on TV and they think it's real, like reality television. Reality television is just like a movie. It's the same as a movie. they live the part, and after the cameras are off, I'm not saying they live picture perfect lives, but they're okay. And so don't always believe what you see on TV, and just like we never believe what we saw in the movies, it's all in the same. It's like people who watch wrestling too. They know it. They know it's an art form, and I hate when people say it's fake. Yeah, the outcomes are predetermined, but a lot of their injuries are real, and so, but outcomes of the matches. After the matches, these guys are like best friends, and so. Once again, it's like, don't believe everything you see on TV. And I'm not dissing reality TV, or I'm not dissing wrestling, obviously, because I'm a huge wrestling fan. But that's kind of how I dealt with life when I was younger. I dealt with it by getting away from life and just watching these amazing movies that I grew up, especially the 80s stuff. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I'd be doing a show like I am doing right now. I'm still going to bring you these horror lives. But I'm going to leave in the description down below. I'm going to leave the link. But I'll say it right now. It's rabbitandredradio.com. And on Podbean, you just look Father Mahoney's house, and I'll be there. And like I said, I'll be letting you guys know, how you can get it on iTunes. So this is big time for me. It's a way to get my name up there, a way of getting some exposure. And I think the guys who, influenced me along, I wish I could name them all, but I don't feel like I need to, because they already know. And all the shows I grew up on, all the podcasts, and the good times, the bad times, and but they're all great times now. And I want to thank each and every one of them, collectively. In a way, they all had a part in what has become Father Mahoney now. And it's a name I carry proudly. A lot of people still ask me the story of how I got the Father Mahoney name, and it's nothing really. I always say the good memories of it mostly, and it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride, but here we are, finally at the pinnacle of Father Mahoney going full podcast, and who knew? I'm pretty sure some of the guys who are gonna watch this, I knew one day you would do it, but I wasn't always so confident. I try to always promote being confident, and I guess I gotta live by my own words, right? So, like I said, I'll leave the link down below in the description for the rabbitandredradio.com. And like I said, you can find me on Podbean. You can find me on iTunes coming soon. And good times. So this has been one of my more inspiring horror lives. I know my last one was real cutting edge, but a lot of people like how I'm very honest about my opinions, and that will carry over to the podcast. I am not going to change just because I'm going to be on a bigger platform. I'm going to be me. I'm going to give you my honest opinions and things. The cool thing about Podbean is they have a call-in option. So if you have the app and you're on the app, or I'll try to post like, hey, I'm going to be on Podbean soon. That way you can jump on there. There's a call-in option, and it's really like it's not even a call. You hit a button, and it patches you through, and it'll let me know, hey, there's a caller waiting, and I can punch you through, and you can be on the show with me live, because I'm doing it live. I'm not going to be doing the pre-recorded. I want to shoot from the hip and like basically one take. So there's going to be some good times, some crazy times, and I already have my first show. So if you're on Podbean, you can find it there. And then I believe tonight or tomorrow, Rabbit and Red Radio should be having it on their site. I just got my my on-demand page, like the background, like with what my show photo will be like, if you will. And wow, I'm blown away by it. Like, I want to thank the guys from Rabbit and Red to hooking me up and giving me the full treatment. I already told the host Mike that I will still want to like pop in every once in a while on this show too, and he's all for it. Like, that's kind of how both of them knew, like, that I was ready, and that I was ready to have my own show, because of my love. And they know, all the guys that influenced me know my love for the industry. And even if there's things that like that I don't know too much about, like on the last Rabbit and Red podcast, they were talking about Supernatural, and I'm familiar with the show, but I watched maybe a couple episodes, so I'm not like, and they got like 15 seasons, so a couple episodes ain't gonna make me no expert. So there are gonna be some things I'm not familiar with. So, but hopefully everything will be smooth running, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Like I said, I'm gonna still shoot from the hip. I'm gonna be honest as I can be, but it's gonna be a fun show too. So come check me out. You can, on Podbean, you can like follow certain podcasts, and if you check me out on rabbitandredradio.com, there's 5 other shows. Yeah, 5 other shows. Check them out. I don't have them memorized yet, but there's Roads on the Rocks. There's VHS Life. There's obviously Rabbit and Red. There's I'm gonna punch myself in. Morbidly Made. And hold on, I got it pulled up right here right now. There's the Joey T podcast. So yeah, I haven't checked them all out yet, but I will check them out so I can give you a better mindset on what these shows are focused on. But mine is going to be mostly horror, but like in the first episode, we did go off topic a little bit, and that's going to be just fine because if you guys knew me as a teenager, I was a very silent person. I was very shy, but now I'm very outspoken. So I will give you my opinion on whatever topic it may be, except for politics. You know my rule about politics is no one's ever gonna be right because the other person's gonna say you're wrong, and that's not how I want to live my life. I want to live my life, with where we can have disagreements but have a civilized conversation instead of it's like, notice how I use my left and my right. A little symbolism there. So once again, thank you guys for always following me here on YouTube. I'm still going to do my shows. I'm still going to do my horror life, my daily day. I'm still going to do my wrestling life. I haven't done one of those in a while, and I got a request to do a Kurt Angle one, so. No, I'm not doing it right now. And I also do my Airbnb videos. I may actually do an Airbnb video either tonight or tomorrow. So I've been practicing some Judas Priest. So keep an eye out. But only way you can keep an eye out is hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notifications. There's an option for all notifications. Click on the all. That way, anytime I drop a video, in your notifications on YouTube, there will be a message saying Rob Bruins Guy Mahoney has just dropped a new video. So you can check it out first before I post it on my other outlets like Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. So even TikTok. Once in a while I'll do a TikTok video too. I keep busy on social media. So you'll find me somewhere. But thank you once again, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. Much love, peace, and harmony. And this has been another episode of My Horror Life. Peace out.